headless skeleton almost 3 stories high, a monument to death. There's a terrible finality in those open arms. The niche that forms the head of the skeleton would be just about here. The guide was right. There are ghosts here, and now I know why. The remains of an altar. The significance of that skeleton becomes obvious now. A trough to carry away sacrificial blood. Human blood, I'm afraid. If stones could speak, these would scream. A skull fashioned from some fabulous crystal. I'll have to figure out the combination if I want to get through the door. A headless skeleton carved from unblemished jade. Holes dot the circumference of the base. I wonder what they're for. Carved from stone. A bas-relief design of some kind. No doubt an ancient god. This chain circles the whole dome, then disappears into the floor. These are the same glyphs I saw on the stele. Thinking. The colors striking each glyph. It must be significant. Got it. I hope it helps. Buenos dias, Mateo.
Buenos dias, Senor Ripley. Welcome back to Lima.
I'd like to send a parcel to New York.
Muy bien, Senor Ripley. It will go out on tomorrow's plane.
Thanks. I'd like to send a parcel to New York.
Muy bien, Senor Ripley. It will go out on tomorrow's plane.
Thanks. I'd like to send a parcel to New York.
Muy bien, Senor Ripley. It will go out on tomorrow's plane.
Thanks. I'd like to book passage.
Si, senor. And where will you be traveling?
New York.
Muy bien, senor. When will you be leaving?
Now.
Very good. Have a good trip, senor.
Evening, George.
Hiya, Mr. Ripley. There's a message for you.
Dear Mr. Ripley, I wanted to let you know that the identity of Professor Menendez's killer has been uncovered. Evidence at the scene points to a ne'er-do-well nephew of the professor named Emilio Menendez, a criminal with a history of looting historical sites. The motive was greed. The nephew had apparently broken into the professor's home in an attempt to steal papers that would lead him to archaeological treasures. Unfortunately, the man seems to have vanished, but police all over Latin America are on the lookout for him. I can only hope that Emilio Menendez will be brought to justice for his despicable crime. Signed, Rafael Campos, Assistant Professor of Archaeology, National University of San Marcos, Lima. Justice has been served, Professor Campos. Greed was literally the downfall of Emilio Menendez.